Okay, I'd like to go over question number 6, question number 7 in the practice exam. Question number 6 asks the following. It presented this algorithm here, which I've done in Word, and it says the algorithm is using, it says what sort of sort? It says, is it a quick sort, bubble sort, linear sort, or binary search, or linear search or binary search? The answer actually is it's a linear search. Here's the giveaway, this line of code here. IDX equals IDX plus 1. So this value is incrementing by 1 each time. We're having this value here, and that returns what value it is. So let's say we start off 1 Mary, 2 Fatima, 3 Tony, 4 Peter, 5 Luke, etc., etc. It'll just keep on going through the array until the array length is actually exhausted, and as long as the value hasn't actually been found. So that's how that works. So it's a linear search. Starts at the start, works all the way till the value is found. Question number 7 asks the following. It asks you to insert a line of code to make it more efficient, to improve its efficiency. Let's go over what the answer is to that one. Had several items. The answer actually is this line of code here, what I've actually inserted here. Let me tell you why the others are incorrect. Question D says print the value of ID, value not found. If you put this here, and let's say you had 1,000 entries, basically you'd have 1,000 times it would actually print out here until it was found. So that would make it terribly inefficient. So we wouldn't want to say that each time we didn't find the item. This one here, this line of code here, IDX equals array length array. That's actually here anyway. That really wouldn't improve the efficiency. That really wouldn't improve anything of the value itself. It's a bit nonsensical. That ID value equals IDX. Again, that variable doesn't exist. We'd have to actually put that variable into the code, and then we'd have to do something with that variable here, and I can't see how that would improve the efficiency. So here it is here, found equals true. Let's see what would happen. And I'm going to use the case of Tony. Tony is the third item in the array. What would happen, it would start off, it would say get value, so it would say Tony, IDX equals 1, found equals false. So as we go through here, as long as IDX is under the array length, now the array here is 5, so it's under 5, and found equals not true. So found started off as false, so it'll satisfy this line of code, and I'll go here. If the first item equals value, ID value, then begin print value found. Now it won't satisfy that because 1 doesn't equal the value for 1, which will return Mary, doesn't equal Tony, so I won't do it. So that won't be satisfied. Then it'll increment. We'll go to the next one. So I'll go to Fatima. Fatima is not Tony, so then that won't go. Now on number 3, when the third time comes around, IDX now equals 3. That will return the value, it'll say Tony, because he's in the array there. It'll satisfy this line of code here, because Tony equals 3. Then it will print this. Found the value of the array, and found equals now equals true. What will happen now is the code will actually finish, because this while loop won't be satisfied anymore because found now equals true. So that is no longer true, and therefore it will go to the end, and that'll be the end of the code. The way it was originally written, it just keeps on going right to the end, because it doesn't actually say that we've actually found anything here. The code doesn't actually know that, so it'll just keep on incrementing. So if we had 1,000 entries, it would go right to the end.